Today we're going to be talking about United Airlines. A lot of people are wondering whether it's a good time to buy into the stock or not, especially with this last week coming up. It's been uptrending for the most part, but I personally think it's a bull trap and it's not at the all-time low yet. I do think it's going to still downtrend a bit more. I'm going to show you guys on the computer exactly what I think and my predictions on this. Also, all this information is always free. All I ask, if you could just take 5 seconds of your time, hit that like button below. Really helps out this channel and supports it, especially since it's new. And also make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. So let's go on the computer right now and I'm going to show you guys step by step my play on this stock and whether if it's a buy or not and at what price point. So right here on the left we have ticker symbol UAL, United Airlines. I personally think we haven't seen the bottom yet of the market. I do think it's uptrended this week because of the stimulus package and market makers are just pumping into this. A lot of new beginners start seeing this giant uptrend and they're like, oh, we're missing out. And they usually tend to buy like at this high point. All for that just to see it keep dropping more and more. I personally don't think we're at the bottom yet. I'm going to show you guys an example from history itself. A lot of countries are on lockdown. Nobody's really working. Nobody's flying. This bill just passed. It's going to help out temporary. What it really is, honestly, is just basically a little band-aid. That's all it really is. It's not going to resolve the whole issue that we're having. I personally think we're going to hit below 17 and we're going to range from 17 all the way to $10. That's what my personal opinion is on this. I could be wrong, you know, but I'm going to show you guys an example of what you can see from 2008 and up till now. My price target for United would be 15, 14, 13, all the way up to 10.51. It would be an awesome price point if we could get at 10.51. You never know, you want to start adding positions little by little on the way down for it. I personally am going to start buying into United Airlines once I see the SPY hit below the 200 and 180 mark. So right now we're here at the S&P 500 and this whole past week it's been uptrending from this. So we can see that it was just a huge sell-off, a huge spike, right? A lot of people are saying, oh man, it's a reversal, it's uptrending now. And it looks like it's going to go back to normal. It gets a lot of new beginners. We might see it hit the 167 mark or 270, and after that we're going to see it just continuously drop. That's my personal opinion, and I personally think that we're going to see it drop at the 200 and 180 mark. At this mark I'm going to be starting loading up my positions. See it load up here all the way to 180. Once it hits 180 I'm going to load up the most. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of history. So on October 8th of 2008 they had a $700 billion bailout for the housing industry. It had nothing to do with the airlines, but after that you started seeing an uptrend here, very similar to here, and then after that we saw a sell-off again. This is for United Airlines. It was at $2.80 and a lot of people are thinking maybe if I buy it this low it might not cover, but I'm telling you now, if you buy low here and you wait 2 to 3 years, you're gonna see a big increase. From the 2008 chart, let's go 2 years. So if you would have bought at the low of $2.80 to $3, $3.50, it went all the way up, what, almost 1,000%. 10 times your money, 9 to 10 times your money if you held it for 2 years, which is a big increase. I mean, imagine you had $100,000. Now you're a millionaire just by making that investment and holding on. Take advantage of this time and take advantage of all these price targets I'm giving you. I personally think United Airlines is a buy at this target price here, right below 1780. You can start loading up positions here and keep loading up little by little here, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, all the way till 1050. You start averaging down and you hold on to it. I personally do think in a couple of years we're going to see it at its original price at $96. It might take 2 years. It might take 3 years, you know, but I do see it uptrending and it's a great investment for your future. I wanted to mention to you guys exactly how you can see how much company has, how much a company makes. A tool I use is Market Watch. You can either Google it and then you type in the ticker symbol of the company, UAL for United Airlines. It hasn't dropped as big today, but I do think it's going to be dropping. So here to the financials, and here you can see the income statement, the balance sheet, the cash flow statement. So basically how much much they made net profit this year. We're gonna look down here and you can see they made $3 billion net income for 2019. Of course, this year is gonna be pretty bad. Nobody's flying. They're using ships now as cargo, but they did get the stimulus package to help them out. We're gonna look at the balance sheet now to see how much cash they have on hand. They have $2.76 billion cash. That's a lot of money. It's really good. Let's see how much total assets and total liabilities they have. So in assets they have $56 billion in assets, and in liabilities they have $45 billion. That's a lot of liabilities they have compared to like the cruise industry, which almost has half of the liabilities. Liabilities basically means, like, let's say you have a credit card and the balance of the credit card. That's what liability is, basically unpaid balance. And assets means what you own. So let's say the airplanes they own or any equipment they own, they take that into consideration as asset as well as cash. So this is just a little bit of accounting for you guys. It helps you guys out and understand whether, you know, it might be a good time to buy or to see how much cash they have on hand because of all this epidemic going on. Honestly, they have a lot of cash on hand, but they do have a lot of liabilities to pay for. That's probably why the stimulus package helped the airlines instead of the cruise ships. The cruise ships and cruise lines didn't get the stimulus package. I personally don't think it's going to go bankrupt. It's a high risk, high reward type of play. That's how you make a lot of money. So I personally would buy around this level. We might see it hit around 1051. As you can see from history in the past of 2008, it was almost at 10 to 9 times turn. So we might see it hit 1051, to be honest. That's what I personally think. So hopefully this video helped you guys out, whether if you want to buy United Airlines or not. I personally am going to wait till it hits lower lows till the 12, 11, 10 mark, and then I'm going to start placing my orders at that time. Also, make sure to hit that like button below and make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Hopefully this video helps you out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.